Welcome to the Litterbox podcast, episode
Oh.
3, right? Yes.
Hi, how's it going?
It is a late night
It's-
one. It's currently 11:30 for me and 12:30 for WayFer at night.
Yeah, that's me.
So it's like PM for me, but AM for him. We're like an hour ahead of each other.
You
behind.
got the pronouns wrong.
Yes, I mean she. I'm getting used to them slowly but surely.
Yep.
But yeah, if we sound tired, that's probably we should go on Do Not Disturb actually.
You know, that's the best idea. So, let's talk about your power outage.
Yeah. That massacre right there. Let me just do my status thing real quick. So, the power outage, that happened.
Yeah.
That was like, it was like a 3-day power outage where I had no power whatsoever, which is kind of the reason why I didn't really upload anything for a while. Not these past 6 days, I was just kind of lazy. But like before that was, I just didn't upload. The power came on for like 2-3 hours or something at like the end, and then it went back out again for 3 hours, came back again, and didn't go out for forever until now.
See, I'm pretty sure that's because Texas isn't built for cold temperatures.
It is not built for cold temperatures, no, it is not. So we're always built for the hot temperatures.
While us here in Ohio, we know what cold is.
I don't. If it goes anything below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm going to freeze.
Yeah, you cowboys down there,
I
don't
tried
know.
picking up the snow. I think I got frostbite. I don't know.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Unless
flushed emoji.
flushed emoji.
I am flushing my emoji.
Yeah, we didn't really have a introduction. We just kind of humped straight into it.
Yeah, well, you said hi, welcome to the Litterbox podcast.
Yeah, I mean I did without any warning.
Yep.
Yeah, the power outage kind of sucked. I didn't have any power. I had to charge my phone and switch in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, it was bad. I was barely on Discord for those few weeks. Or a few days.
So, let's talk about Texas.
Yeah. Texas.
Cowboys.
Texas is not built for the weather that we experienced those past days.
You ride your horses to school every day.
Those freaking look. We were
You
supposed to only
cowboy hat. You got glasses. Gun.
WayFer. This
got
is my
your
time to shine. This is my moment. You will not
And
ruin
you
it
got-
for me.
You got the things on the boots. What are they called? You got the boots, and it's like the little spinning
Things on the boots.
whatever it's called. It's like you used to make the horse run or something.
Horseshoe.
I don't know. No. Like on your boots, the ones that you are wearing currently.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Whatever. You like to shoot your guns in the air and say yeehaw and stuff.
That's a
'Cause you're-
very
you're
big
from
sarcasm. That's a very big stereotype. I mean, I don't know why I said sarcasm.
And then you got your cow pattern pants that you wear, and then you got your gun holder, and then all of you, every single one of you, have a southern accent, and you support what? I don't know.
What do we support? That is for you to decide.
Murder.
We support murder.
And you got your show offs and shoot each other, and it's like it's high noon or something like that. And
Those are more of the Western like cowboys. We are.
well, you're in the West, aren't you?
Well, are we? I don't know.
You're in the West.
To this day, I still get East and West confused.
I wish there was like the saying where it was just like left and right, where you can put like your forefinger and then your thumb up, and it would make an L, and then it would be like, oh, yo, that's left, and then the other one wouldn't, and it would be right. See, you can't put your forefinger and your thumb up, and it'd be like a W, and the other one an M.
How would you make a W with your finger?
I have no idea.
You'd have to have a serious problem for you to make that W with the finger.
Or maybe you're just very skilled at breaking your bones.
which is still kind of a problem.
Eh.
I mean, that's your own mental problem. If you're, that's a two-way gap. Like, that's two broken fingers in one.
I'm gonna try to do it.
Okay.
I can't do it.
Anyways, about that power outage, Texas isn't built for cold weather like that.
How did it affect you mentally?
How did it mentally? I
Yep.
just wanted to play my SNES games. All right.
And did you?
I did for a little bit, and then my Switch died. And then I was sad, and then I ended up reading ew.
Oh, how could you?
It's disgusting.
You disgusting.
I'm disgusting. I'm sorry. Best friend WayFer. I ended up reading novels. Ew.
God, how could you?
There was nothing I could do about it. I was cornered.
Let's talk about what happened up here in Ohio. So we got like 8 inches of snow, and it was really cool, but it was also really cold. And
what was the lowest temperature that you got at that time?
1 degree.
1 degree. The lowest we got was 17 degrees.
Wow.
We're talking about Fahrenheit, by the way, not Celsius.
1 degree Celsius. That's like what?
1 degree Celsius.
250 degrees Fahrenheit.
Close enough. 1 degree Celsius is around. Well, anything below 32 degrees Fahrenheit is actually freezing in Celsius.
Well, Celsius is stupid. Nobody listens to Celsius.
Actually, we're the ones always getting bullied for using Fahrenheit.
Yeah, but who cares? It's like
95% of the world uses Fahrenheit, and we're over here using.
What?
95% of the world uses Celsius, and we're the weirdos in America using Fahrenheit.
Well, America.
We also use feet, and other people that use like liters or something instead of gallons.
I wouldn't be surprised.
We're the weird ones with all we're the weird people with all the big food portions and all that.
They probably use grams instead of inches.
Ew, disgusting.
Or kilograms instead of feet.
Remember kilometers? Kilometers are disgusting. How could you say such a horrid word?
And they measure height using liters or something.
Liters are for water.
Well, everybody else is weird except for America.
That could be true, but also I don't think you measure somebody with liters unless they're a liquid.
It's like everybody who speaks a language other than English is
Hey,
weird.
wait a minute. Speaking of liquids, remember that slime girl from Interspecies Reviewers?
That's not really a liquid, it's more like...
Shut up. I was making a cool transition to our next topic.
So Dre watched episode 1 Interspecies Reviewers.
I watched it the other time, but I forgot completely everything what happened, so I rewatched it along with WayFer and the call. I described everything, and it took around 70 minutes to watch it because I kept pausing and making her feel uncomfortable about everything.
Apparently, you said that there was boobs in the intro.
I did.
Elaborate.
I did not expect it to be in the intro. In the actual show, yeah, I was expecting it, but not in the intro.
I mean, this show is.
And the outro too. The outro had it too.
That's great. Talk about the grandma.
The grandma, the 50-year-old grandma, against the 500-year-old succubus.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, by the way, if you're not up to date, episode 1, WayFer asked me to talk about the Interspecies Reviewers episode once I watch it, and I finally did. The only reason I did it was to make this a more longer podcast to make up for not having one last week.
Yep,
and I did, and it was interesting, to say the least. Yeah, but
so what about the bird girl?
The bird girl, that one, she didn't really have. She was more like just like a tsundere kind of girl. She was just kind of like, oh, I don't condone in this perviness. Awooga, I'm a woman. I disrespect men. Agaga. That's the kind of vibe. It's the kind of vibe she gives off.
Okay, well that's great.
She also has bird feet. So if you're into feet, that's your thing, I guess.
So let's talk about the angel boy.
Oh yeah, I mean, those are pretty common. More than you expect it to be, because you only watch like the mainstream stuff. You watch like My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, Promised Neverlands. I mean, to be fair, you aren't really like you're not like as deep into anime as I am. I'm not even that deep into anime yet, but I've watched.
I mean, there's people who just ugh.
We hate what? You what?
Let's not talk about those people.
What people are you speaking of? Give me like a hint.
Talking about the people who never leave their room and sit in the chair and just eat freaking Doritos, Cheetos puffs.
Do you know what's the coincidence? Earlier today, I was watching ReZero in my room on my chair with Doritos.
Well, at least you're not like those people.
Am I? You don't know. I could be lying to you. This whole time I could have been just... What if the real chair were the friends we made along the way?
Well, thank you. They never leave their chair, and they.
I mean, those are the more the closet, closed, social anxiety, anxious people.
Yeah, and they
Am
wait.
I one of those? Like at like 50% of the time, yeah, 50% of the time, I'm like the worst person to be around because I'm just so extroverted. But then other times I'm introverted. I think there's a word for that if you're both introverted and extroverted.
Extra introverted.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Intro extroverted.
Anyways, more about the Interspecies Reviewers show. We didn't get to the one with the slime grill yet, but I just remember it. I think the only reason WayFer knows it is because Lumpa had it as his profile picture on Discord for a bit because he lost a bet.
I'm just...
God, bro, I want you to watch it with me.
I will not.
I just want to see your reactions to it.
I will not.
Let's be honest here. One day you will.
One day I will not.
You
that is today.
So every other day you're going to.
And tomorrow and every other day. No.
No, you're gonna do it one day.
I refuse, and you cannot make me.
I can't make you, but you know
what
I can do? I can keep describing. I can keep.
You're like over 200 miles from my location.
I'm within 100 meters of your house and rapidly approaching. You should be running.
Oh. I don't want to run.
Well, I'm gonna force you to watch Interspecies Reviewers then.
No.
The first, I just love the first episode.
If I'm gonna watch,
it already set the tone for the whole series.
You're gonna go into a voice channel and you're gonna stream it.
I can't stream it. I can't stream it. It's pretty much borderline hentai.
Well, if you're trying to force me to watch it, then everybody else has to see it too.
No, you know why? Because you are the best friend official WayFer, and therefore you're the only one that can watch Interspecies Reviewers with me, the Chad.
Well, I can't argue with that.
You cannot. So can I explain more stuff that happened?
Yep.
500-year-old succubus girl, the 50-year-old woman. For some reason, a lot of people like the 50-year-old woman more than the 500. I mean, if you're not a fan of anime, you're obviously going to choose the 50-year-old woman because it's a 500-year-old succubus. And to be honest, most of you probably don't even know what a succubus is. And neither did I until like a few months back. Do you know what a succubus is?
No.
You don't? Just
no.
Google, say I'm gonna save myself the hassle. Just Google it. Well, go on incognito mode first because there might be some images.
I will not Google it.
You know, I could just give you an explanation.
Just give a description.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Succubus is just a person who has sex with somebody that is sleeping, I think, or something similar.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for that information.
You're welcome. Anyways, what else we got to talk about in that episode? We got to stretch this topic out as much as we can. I didn't watch that episode to just get 6 minutes of a topic out of it.
The horsewoman.
The horsewoman.
The horsewoman.
The horsewoman that was at the
The
beginning of
horsewoman.
the episode.
Yeah.
I just took a screenshot of it, sent it to WayFer, and he pinned it in our DMs. She pinned it in our DMs. I freaking hate getting the pronouns wrong.
Rip your skull out of your...
No, don't rip the skull out of me. No.
So, elaborate more on the horsewoman.
The horsewoman. Well, she was only there for like 3 seconds.
Okay. Okay, moving on.
No, I didn't come here
we gotta stretch this topic out.
Stretch the topic. What else to happen?
We gotta stretch the horsewoman out.
What else happened? The freaking I forgot the guy's name, but he touched the bird girl's the back of her neck, I think, and because I think that's like the most sensitive part of their bodies, right? So he touched the neck. The girl squealed and then literally murdered the guy with the chair.
Thank you.
Remember that screenshot I sent? The guy literally just got manslaughtered.
This bird girl is very aggressive.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to those next 11 episodes and season 2 that's coming out this year. I genuinely want to see how they expand this deep, heartwarming, and convoluted story with all of these plot holes in place.
So anyways,
yes.
Did you know when the man for the McDonald's asked and had the mayonnaise and the employee went in to put on the side burger and not when the picture was taken it was mayonnaise in the McDonald's?
You really wanted to put that into the podcast, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, you've been fulfilled. What if I cut out this part though?
No.
Yes, I won't cut this part out, or I will. Who knows? You won't know.
Part.
Okay, is 9 minutes of topic time good enough? No, of course not. We have to stretch out. What is the last thing I remember about it? What's the last thing I remembered? Frickin' there was.
Talk more about the angel boy.
The what?
The angel boy.
Oh yeah, he's a boy, not a girl, even though he looks like a girl. But that's a lot more common in animes than you think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, WayFer doesn't know because like I said, he watches most of the mainstream stuff. Mainstream stuff isn't bad. I'm not saying that. It's pretty good, but personally, me, I haven't gotten into stuff like Attack on Titan yet or My Hero Academia. I plan to because I've heard really good things about it, and Attack on Titan is on its final season right now. I want to watch that.
The thing with anime is you can just add eyelashes to a boy and it'll look like a girl.
I mean, this is kind of accurate. It's kind of accurate. You could just this reminds me of that freaking one. I forgot what the anime was called, but it was I don't think I ever figured out what the anime was called, but I always see this one clip of this quote unquote girl, right? I think she's at school or something, and then the boys are like, or there's like 2 boys around her, right? And around her. Right, so they're like, "Oh, come on, live a little," and then they just reach down, and then they find out he's their boy.
Wow, what a plot!
It's a very amazing video. I mean, yeah, you'll have to see it.
We need to stress. We need to.
What's the last thing I remember? The last thing I remember about the show is that they had a title plug at the end, right? And then that's it. I haven't watched episode 2 yet.
And so
oh shoot! Wait, I forgot episode. I forgot the frickin' angel boy thing. So he went to the frickin' cat girl place, with a bunch of with the other reviewers. I keep forgetting their names. I think one of them started with a Z. I think it was the elf guy. I forgot his name. And the other one that smoked a cigar that for some reason the smoke looked like CG. The bed was a paw. Like it was legit just like a circle with paw, and then the cat girls were just kind of there, and then seduced the friggin' angel boy. It didn't show anything. It just cut to the end of the meeting, and then they just came out, and the angel boy was just very flustered.
And his halo was on fire.
Yeah, because of how flustered he really was.
Yeah,
that happened too, and that for some reason reminded me of Nekopara.
Their body lights on fire.
I don't know why. Every cat girl I see, I'm just reminded of Nekopara. WayFer, you don't know what Nekopara is, but To all the culture people out there, you know.
Explain it.
It's the porn game.
Oh, okay, thank you. Moving on.
I haven't played the actual game, but I know there's an anime, and for some reason, that's a TV-14 anime, not a TVMA.
So,
no,
why don't you
we need to rant more about
game
this. We need
and
to
then
rant more about
play
this.
it?
No, changing topics. Not Interspecies reviewers. This is another anime talk. All right, and we're talking about anime again.
Hey, buy the game and make a YouTube series.
I'm not buying Nekopara.
You will do it.
I'm now you're the one making me watch the porn.
Hey, if you're trying to force me into watching Interspecies reviewers, I am going to force you to buy a Nekopara and make a YouTube series.
The cats are like 11.
Yeah. That's like
illegal, right?
it is very illegal.
I think. Oh, actually, they're like 11 in cat years or something. So that makes them older. I think that
makes them like 80 years old.
No. What I saw was like they were 3 years old on the Wikipedia. And then I think they translated that from cat years to real human years, and then they came up with 11 years olds. So they're 11.
I don't even.
They're 11. They do not look 11. They look like maybe 12, 13 if they're lucky.
And if they were 11 in cat years, they'd be like 80 something. So
yeah, I mean that's the kind of guy that Elf prefers in Interspecies reviewers.
Eh. Well, that's Japanese people for you.
Not Japanese people. Japanese animation.
Japanese everything, really.
You'll love to see it.
See, boobs have been part of Japanese culture for a long time.
Yes, back to the 3rd century, actually.
Yep.
Because back in the 3rd century is when women decided to exist. You know, men were just too tired of other men, and we were like, you know what? A Wooga woman. I'm gonna tier 3 sub to her. And then boom, women were born.
Women were born.
3rd century women were born.
See, it was all men from that point.
Yeah, it was all men. All the cavemen, you know why I say they don't say have cave women? Because it's always cavemen. You've never heard somebody say cave woman, have you? That's what I thought.
Cave woman.
Cavemen. Cavemen were all that was there. They were all like ooga booga. And you know why? You know why people go ooga booga when there's a tier 3 sub to a woman? Because it's their inner cavemen coming out.
I hate how you're explaining this, and I know it's all fake, but you make some good points.
I just know pretty much the whole scoop of the insides. That doesn't make sense.
I have to congratulate you. You're very good at this. Thank you for the history lesson.
You're welcome. And I think that's enough. We're at 25 minutes. We've squeezed out the anime/interspecies reviewers time for 15 minutes. We can move on to something else now.
Talk about your SNES collection for Switch.
It's not really a collection. It's more like a... Well, I mean, a collection, you're implying that I collect the SNES games, which I don't, but I need to. I also need to get an actual SNES to play those SNES games, but pretty much on Switch, I don't. Most of you would probably know this, but on Switch, there's this free app that like it allows you to play all the old, or most, or not most, just some of the old SNES games, some of the more popular ones. But you need Nintendo Online for it. So every time I got Nintendo Online, which is I'm currently on my 2nd time getting Nintendo Online for a year. I buy them. I can play the games and stuff. I beat Super Mario World a while back. I did make a YouTube series on that too, which is pretty cool. I also played Yoshi's Island a long time ago. I never beat it. I got a Nintendo Switch Online, and I was like, you know what? I'll beat it off screen. I'll just beat it on my own time. And I ended up beating it, and the final boss made me feel nostalgic. Because of Yoshi's Island, which is pretty much Super Mario World 2. Yoshi's Island, the final boss, I remember seeing it on a YouTube video on it. I'm not sure if it was the remake of Yoshi's Island or not, but I remember seeing that boss battle of spoilers, I guess, for Yoshi's Island 2, or Yoshi's Island. I don't know about Yoshi's Island 2, but Yoshi's Island, because the final boss was just a giant Bowser Jr., and you have to throw the eggs at him and a bunch of times until he eventually died. because death in a Nintendo game is very illegal. So they did that. I really liked the ending. I don't know why. It just had a certain charm to it, and it made me feel nostalgic. I liked it. I want to record that game now. So, anyways, I made WayFer stay silent for like 20 minutes. You can talk again.
Okay, thank you for that discussion.
Yeah,
I had no idea what you said.
I still have a bunch of those on my Switch because I think they're all. You don't have to buy any of the games. They're all downloaded there if you have Nintendo Switch Online. There's like Star Fox, Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island, Kirby, the original Mario Kart. I actually have my Switch right here. Let me just open it up and I can list all the games that are there. Wait for it. Keep them entertained while I look for them.
Did you know that one time a bear ate an entire truck filled with cocaine? He was the apex predator for 5 minutes until he collapsed from heart failure.
That's so funny.
Do I have to keep
Keep
talking?
them entertained. No longer keep them entertained. I found all the games.
Oh, okay.
Let me list them all here. Doomsday Warrior. Prehistoric Man. Psycho Dream. Donkey Kong Country 3. Dixie Kong's Double Trouble. The Ignition Factor. Super Valis something. Hey Punk, are you tough enough? Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest, some Japanese title. I still need to learn Japanese. I want to learn Japanese. Is that bad? I just want to learn Japanese so I can read this title. The Peacekeepers. Oh shoot! I didn't even realize they had Super Mario All Stars. That's like a remake of all the old Mario games. Oh, I need to play that. I never knew they had that on here. Donkey Kong Country. What is this? New NCW, I think? Operation Logic Bomb. Another Japanese title with some Mega Man style looking girl in the title. Wild Guns. Poppin' Twin Bee. Smash Tennis. Something Fire 2. Kirby Superstar. Star Fox 2. Punch Out. I didn't even know they had Punch Out on here. I gotta play that Punch Out. Brawl Brothers. Breath of Fire. Demon's Crest. F-Zero. Joe and Mac 2 Lost in Tropics. Kirby's Dream Course. Kirby's Dream Land 3. Pilotings. Star Fox. Stunt Race. Earth Defense Force. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Super Mario Kart. Super Mario World. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Super Metroid. So another Japanese title. Super Soccer. Super Tennis. The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. And those are all the games that are on Nintendo Switch SNES.
Great.
Hi.
Wonderful.
Now I need to play Super Mario All Stars and that one Kirby game that had 8 games in one. I need to frickin' play those. I love I love a lot of old games. Like I like them sometimes more than the the newer games.
Anything else you would like to discuss about that topic?
No, I just wanted to kind of geek out about them. You can continue.
Okay, let's talk about Flow.
Flow, which is a level that we were supposed to release. You were supposed to release on Christmas. Just remember that?
Yeah. It's now February. So...
It's about to be March. Tomorrow. Okay, well, as of uploading this, it's gonna be the last day of March.
Yeah, how sad.
Or last day of February, I mean. There's no leap year. It's not leap year. There's no leap year this year, right? Or leap day?
No.
Alright, then yeah, today's gonna be the last day of February. We're about to enter a new era of months. I think in Japan, they don't have a summer break where we have summer break. I think they have a summer break at a different time. I don't remember for sure, but everybody who lives in America, we're almost there. We're almost at summer break. For those who are over the age of 18 or who are not in school and actually have jobs, you're not almost there. You've got a few more years.
If you're watching this and you're over the age of 18 and you have a job, what are you doing?
I have no idea.
Why are you here?
Just to suffer.
To listen to us talk about random topics.
Is this
We
what
didn't
is this what you
brainstorm
wanted?
these well. We just stripped them out of our heads and put them on a Google document.
It's all just a nightmare. Wake up, John. Wake up, John.
Okay, enough harassment.
This isn't the
People
end,
are
John.
over-
I feel bad. I feel bad forever named John and watching this.
Oh God,
I'm sorry we traumatized you.
that sounds horrible. That reminds me of this one thing. You know that song?
Which one?
I don't know. It has it. This. Okay, so there's this kid. There's this kid named Lucky, right? And this song had a part in it, and it was just like, "We're up all night to get lucky."
Wait, what?
And it has a completely different meaning, like lucky as in luck, not. And then the kid Lucky, he's not that. It was just hilarious. I swear.
Oh, they thought they were gonna get lucky, like the kid Lucky.
Yeah, God, it was part of the song. It was just hilarious. But the way I explained it wasn't that funny. So, anyways, back to the topic we're supposed to be talking about, which is flow.
Yes, flow. So Ice Dragon, how's that going out? You haven't worked on that level since like the beginning of January.
No, I have not. But I'm making progress. I made that one model.
Which, oh yeah, the freaking second boss model for the level.
Show that on screen. Whoa!
Whoa! Look at that!
Look at
Oh my gosh! It's so freaking cool. He's ballin'.
No way.
He's ballin', dude.
Could he be ballin'?
He's ballin', dude.
He's got giant smashers for hands, so...
I can't believe this guy. I don't know why I'm talking. He's probably off screen by now.
Sadly, speaking literally, he could not be ballin'.
Well, he does have those hands. The hands that look like Purple.
They do not!
They kinda do.
You are right, but I hate you.
Just make him purple.
No!
Is that the purple
There
man?
are rectangles.
They're very, very, very slight rectangles to the point where it's like 4.999 by 4.9998.
I am still very proud of what I have made.
I too am very happy that you made that, and happy that you were having fun making that, and happy that you succeeded in making that, and happy at how good it turned out when you made that. What I'm not happy about is the fact that I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Which means I'm happy.
Okay. Are you going to be okay animating this?
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem too bad, but then when I said the same thing for Electro, and it's kind of a pain in the frickin' booty to do it.
I am sorry.
No, I mean, it's not bad, but like, you gave it to me with all of the objects set to 1, so like, every object deleted itself at 1 second. So I had to remake all of those to make them go to 50 seconds, which is why some of the objects are missing.
Look, this boss is song time. It is set to a specific time where it ends. Which is not 1.
That's great.
And I don't. Do you have any ideas when you look at this guy?
Well, I'm gonna scroll up in our Discord DMs until I see the picture of the guy after I get through all these interspecies reviewer screenshots that I sent you.
Most of which I pinned.
Yeah, he pinned like 80% of them. Like now okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those pictures he pinned. 5 out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, there's 18 pictures. I did.
Oh my god!
I thought there were a lot more. Or a lot less, I mean.
God,
Why'd you pin them in the first place?
I don't know. I thought it would be funny.
Okay, here's the boss model. Can I show it on the screen?
You already showed it on screen.
Oh yeah, I did. I'm gonna show it on screen again.
Whoa!
Whoa! My
Look at
gosh!
it.
Look at it go! Wow!
Him.
It's why is the nanobot there? Why is he there? He ruined the whole thing. WayFer, why would you
To,
do that?
it's to show the size comparison.
That is a big size comparison.
Yeah, just a
Like
little.
my guy is a heckin' chonker.
Well, I mean, that's the point. See, the boss was supposed to be big and intimidating.
Is it like Jester Heart? Well, I can't say that because Jester Heart was the first boss to, go big in the background. I think.
Big and intimidating.
Yeah. So is it kind of like that with all the decoration objects, or is it like you have to actually like it's chasing you or something? Or
It's
like is it all normal
big,
objects or decoration?
normal.
All right. So
How else would the smasher hands work?
well, I mean, you can put all the objects as decoration objects, so they can be
I
like
was
background.
I was thinking of like how he could be like shooting ice, fire, and control ice and control snow and stuff like that. And of course, he has this huge, stompy, crash, mash hand things.
Huh.
Also,
Also, what?
the fire is animated. I'm going to animate the fire for you.
Why didn't you just animate it before? And it's gonna be a lot harder to do that now.
Look, I'm gonna animate it. I'm gonna animate it before I give it to you.
All right.
Because I have a specific way I animate the fire, and
All right. Well, I'll look forward to seeing that then.
oh
So anyway, what were we gonna
boy.
talk about? We were gonna talk about attacks for the guy or what?
Let's talk about attack.
Okay, let's do that. I don't know what I'm gonna do honestly. Are those hands like cannons or they're just regular hands?
They're smashed and stuff.
What does that mean?
Okay, so it's basically this.
Now that's entertainment.
Yep.
So I can just do I can just pull like a termination shot, and like his hand can just go on the floor, and then funny, whatever you call it.
Yeah, but make it ice.
It'll be all ice.
And he can also shoot fire out of his eyes and stuff, obviously.
Ice
Because his
monster
eyes
shooting
are
fire. I've never heard of such.
That's probably why he's screaming.
You know, he do be kind of screaming though.
And, anything else you see for this guy?
Well, not much. What can he shoot? Can he shoot anything out of his eyes?
Fire.
Fire. Uh-huh. What about the mouth? What that mouth do?
The mouth is there to look intimidating, but I guess you could do some stuff with it.
What could I do? Can I shoot like a mouth laser? I don't know
Yeah.
if that would make much sense. You kind of look weird.
Well, I mean, you can do like a little circle in the middle to make it look like it's powering up, and then boom, there's the
Yeah.
laser.
I could do that.
And of course, the hand smash stomp. Smush.
So he's got the stompy stomps. I could just make the boy just friggin' chase the player,
Yeah, you could.
which I'm probably gonna do since it's like the most simple thing I could do.
There's not that many joints, so it
But
should
yeah,
be
there's not much you can do with it anyways. It's pretty simple. Well, it's not simple, but like with attacks, it seems pretty simple thing, basic thing.
Actually, I think it's. I think it might be more. No, it's less than Glacy. Maybe. I don't know which one looks more complex.
I think freaking Ice Dragon, Glacy, that's their name, right?
Yep.
I think Glacy looks more detailed than this.
I'm really proud of. Really proud of Glacy.
Glacy is really detailed.
It's not
Can
really.
I show a preview of the Ice Dragon funny?
Go ahead, but show the newest one.
Look at the newest one from February 20 something.
It's not. No, not February. From like November.
Look at the newest preview from November.
From November.
This is the latest preview, ladies and gentlemen, right here.
Yep. Look at it. I spent so much time animating that.
It probably ended by now. It was only like a 6-second preview.
Yeah, no. So it's like it's build up, and then she wakes up, and then shoots stuff out of her mouth, and it's the eye lasers, and then she.
What do you plan? What do you plan to do
to finish tail, and then
for that phase? What do you plan to do when you finish it? Like what? Like when you finish the glacy phase, what do you plan?
It's gonna be like you escaping the ice cave and stuff. It's gonna be the end, and then boom, you're outside, and it's like a blizzard and stuff.
Yeah, funny blizzard.
If you want, I could do the background for the blizzard.
I would love that. I'd love to save myself the hassle.
Okay, I will do that.
Great.
And I could also do like the blizzard effects.
You could also do the whole level for me. Okay, no, unless.
All right, I can do that.
Let's go. What if I get credited for everything?
What if you give credit for anything, for everything?
What
sure.
Yeah, let's go. It's all made by me, not WayFer, by me.
Yeah.
I placed those bad warnings. I did that.
All right. Okay. That's offensive. I am offended.
Well, keep being offended.
You offended me. I'm gonna cry.
Offended. Stay offended. Stay crying.
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
Cry yourself to sleep.
Because you insulted me.
Cry about it. Cry about it.
I'm crying about it.
You are crying about it.
I am also crying about... Hold on, let me find the funny.
What's the funny? Is it the funny ball thing where it doesn't hit the ball and it actually just doesn't
I am also crying about when the man for the McDonald's asked and had the mayonnaise in the employee, and when to put on the side burger, and not when the picture was taken it was mayonnaise in the McDonald's.
You really, really, really want that in the podcast as many times as you can.
Really, really, really want that in the podcast. How could you know?
Stop really, really, really wanting it in the podcast.
You cannot make me stop really, 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 really wanting it in the podcast.
I can delete the account, though. I can delete the Litterbox account.
I'm going to delete your face.
No, not my beautiful, handsome face.
Handsome face, more like stupid face.
No, how could you insult my beautiful, handsome face?
Your beautiful, handsome face, more like no face, because I deleted your face.
No, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna delete your face.
Don't delete my face.
I deleted your face, too late.
My face is deleted.
It's deleted. I've sent it to the podcast dimension.
I've been sent to the podcast dimension.
All the faces that go there are the ones that have been caught up in controversy. You can go over there with Logan Paul and all the others.
I have also been caught up in controversy.
Yes, because you lost your cool and argued with the official Dre because he insulted your warning placements.
I've been getting better.
You
can't deny that.
He's making them better. Okay, look, everybody, it's okay. She's making them better by 0.05 seconds. It's okay.
Yep, that's... Shut up.
Never.
Okay.
I will keep insulting your warnings.
At least half a second long.
Oh, wait, what?
They're at least half a second long.
At least, they need to be at least a second. Or at least 0.85 seconds.
No,
that's my limit. My minimum is 0.85
Well, your brain
seconds.
is just stupid.
We do not have that much reaction time. You remember Preset Junkies? That thing was like 0.5.
That was my first level. You're gonna insult my first level.
Yes, I mean, you insult my first level.
I am insulting your first level. Nautilus had no warnings at all.
Yeah, better warnings than Preset Junkies.
Yeah, it did, but still.
But you just said it had no warnings. You're contradicting yourself.
Shut up. I know what I'm talking about. I'm the smarter one who's arguing.
Yep,
I'm smart.
Alright, I can't argue with that.
Yeah, you can't argue with that.
Yeah, I can't. That's why I'm not arguing with that.
Yeah, you better not argue with that.
I'm not. I'm gonna keep not arguing with that.
So anyways, let's talk about when the man for the McDonald's asked and had the...
I'm gonna have to stop you right there and tell you that I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Because I'm gonna tell you that the burger actually came from Burger King and not McDonald's. You've been lied to. It was a simulation. That's gonna look so good on video.
Oh, I think I just broke something.
Oh well, that's great.
Who cares?
I kind of do, because then no more podcasts.
I don't care. You can still hear my voice, right?
No, I can't hear you at all, which is
My
why I'm responding.
beautiful, amazing voice.
Yeah, I can hear your beautiful, amazing, soothing, silky, ASMR-inducing voice.
Yep, that's a great description of my voice.
Yep.
So, anyways, our next topic.
This is our final thing, unless we think of something at the end, because I feel like we're missing something.
Let's talk more about Flo.
All right. Well,
I want to talk about the history of Glacie.
Does she have history?
Yeah, she has history. So basically, she's like this famous ice dragon who's been alive for like thousands of years. So she's like a myth around where they are, and it's just like
wait, does the nanobot have a name in the level?
No, because nobody cares about the nanobot.
True. All right. What about the nanobot? Is it like the nanobot like investigating to see if they can find Glacie or what?
No. Okay, so the nanobot was like exploring the cave, right? And then the entrance was like, there's like a collapse, and then a bunch of ice and stuff fell on the entrance, and they couldn't get out, and so they gotta find another way out, and the only other way out is through a friggin' ice dragon.
Oh boy.
And then you get out, and it was just, and at the beginning it was just like, don't let it find you, and then it finds you, because it hangs out near the cave, I guess. It's like the ruler of that entire region, and it fights you, and then you escape. Well, no, you don't escape, you die.
Well, and then what? Okay, and then the funny white man comes. The funny white man. The funny white man comes out when you exit the cave. And what is his relevance to the story? Is he just like is he just mad that he couldn't? He's just like, oh, you found the ice dragon first, Lamau. I'm gonna have to kill you now.
He is it, actually.
He is it? Mm-hmm. Then who's Glacie?
Glacie is the guardian of that cave.
So the white man is it? So the white man is it?
Yes.
Alright, I can't wait to tell my grandchildren. Alright, kids, I found the white man. After all these years, you never thought we could, but we found the white man.
Wow.
It took years to hike through the mountains, through the snow blizzards, but we found him. We found the white man. And a lot of time we thought they were black. They thought they were tan. We thought they were all the other colors, but no, we found the white one.
I honestly thought he was a French fry.
You thought he was a French fry?
Yep.
Why can't it be an Italian fry?
Good point.
Yes, you got something against everything besides French fries?
No.
You got something against non-French people, huh?
I have something against non-French people.
What's something that you got against non-French people?
They don't have those accents.
Well, I mean, British people have okay, British people.
They don't have the accent.
For us, British people have accents, but for everybody, like Australians have accents too, and everybody else has accents. Like to British people, we have accents, but we don't think we have accents because we're used to our accents.
Yes.
To British people, they don't have an accent. That's something to jog your brain about.
That is weird.
That is weird.
It's like the same thing with other languages. Like, we're just like, oh, you don't speak English, you're stupid and dumb. And then they're just like, oh, you don't speak Hindu.
To be fair, like, a lot of people try to learn English because I think it's one of the most popular languages out there, and a lot of English people travel to places, so they try to learn English to communicate with other people.
Yeah.
Which is why my grandpa speaks English.
But you are fluent in English.
I'm fluent in English.
Say something in Spanish. Say onion in Spanish.
I forgot how to say. I can say hola niños, hola chicos y chicas.
Can you say Pentagon in Spanish?
I could say what?
Pentagon in Spanish.
Pentagon?
Yeah, Pentagon.
I know I can't.
Okay. Can you say cardiac arrest in Spanish?
I can say a select few things in Spanish.
Okay.
Was that a great conversation?
Yeah, it was a great conversation. I honestly expected you to say a select few things in Spanish, but you didn't, so...
I didn't. I'm gonna make you suffer and not hear me say select few things in Spanish.
So... What's our time looking like?
We're at 53 minutes and 17 seconds.
Let's talk about the possible future guests.
Yes, the future guests.
See, okay, so the future guest has gotta be like, they gotta have a mic.
The future guest is Barack Obama.
The future guest is Barack Obama, the man himself, the
44th, I think, president of the United States of America.
Yep.
Can you believe it?
It's not Barack. No, I'm sorry. I apologize. We lied to you.
No, you exposed us, official WayFer. No.
I apologize.
How could you tell them there was not Barack Obama and it was actually Jack Black?
Jack Black from the hit movie A Wrinkle in Time or something.
Was he even in that movie?
I don't know.
I forgot about that movie. I remember hearing it, but I don't remember anything about it.
I remember A Wrinkle in Time, and I don't remember anything about it. It was a boring movie.
I assume that you didn't remember anything because it was a boring movie.
Yeah.
Well, what else we got? About the future guest.
We gotta continue.
We might make one. We might take one on next episode, but it's kind of unlikely. Maybe one after that. Maybe even after that one. I don't know.
I vote it to be Logitron.
I honestly want to get Logie on here too.
Yeah, because
but I mean, what are the topics?
Logie is funny.
Yeah, Logie is funny. Logie is
see,
unlike
listen,
you, Logie has a
WayFer.
Unlike you, Logie is actually funny.
I am hilarious. I am
you know that you
funniest.
are the least funny person I've ever known.
I am the most funny person you've ever met.
Well, you can't prove that, and I can't prove that you're wrong.
It. Knock, knock.
Who is there?
Peanut butter.
Phoenix Buster who?
I said peanut butter.
Peanut butter who?
I'm pretty sure there was a punchline, but I forgot it.
Wow, I can't believe you forgot the punch. I can't English.
Okay, that's the part where
like my OS was restarting.
That's that's the part where you're supposed to laugh.
Oh, haha, ha.
Thank you.
Ha.
I'm the most funny person you've ever met.
You're the most funniest person I've ever met. Right under Logie. That was amazing. Now that's funny. Now that's not funny. That's not funny right there.
Going to be Logitron. I vote it to be
Logitron.
OL 666.
I'll ask him right now.
Yeah.
OL 666. Do you want to go on to the podcast with me and my 3-year-old friend WayFer?
I am not 3 years old. You're right. The one who's.
You're 4. My bad. So, do you want to go on the podcast with me and my best friend, official WayFer, who is 4-year-old and loves Pokemon and FGTV?
We love many of the popular games such as Among Us and
falling women.
And
falling women. I love dropping women.
And Among Us.
Among Us. Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it. Don't think it, don't say it. Don't
Red
think
says,
it.
ha ha ha, imposter.
No,
Red
you've doomed us
Red is
all.
suspicious. Me when the impersonator is showing skeptical behavior. Ha ha ha. Among us,
I'm
funny,
gonna check
funny
the
among
memes. I'm
us.
gonna check the
Red
memes channel if you
is
stole that line.
suspicious. Imposter. Red emergency meeting. Red is acting really suspicious, and he has climbed into the vents and
Okay, to be
killed one
honest,
of
I
our fellow
thought you stole all
comrades.
this from the memes channel.
I did not
Bro,
steal that
okay, look,
from him.
every time WayFer sends me a meme, I always find it in the meme
No,
channel.
you can't accuse me of doing that.
Yes, I can.
I'm gonna accuse you of doing that
Excuse
as
me.
well.
Excuse me. Name one scenario where I've done it.
You stole a meme and then you sent it to me.
Oh no, you exposed me.
I know. Haha, I am superior.
Alright, well, about more of the guests, funny guests, let's, well, yeah, so far the most likely is probably gonna be the funny Logitron man.
Why are we discussing the most probable next guest when we haven't even asked the next guest if they really want to be on here?
Well, the most, the one that we want the most, I guess.
Okay, well, if we're discussing the ones that I want the most, I want freaking the President of the United States to be on
You know
here.
what?
But
Yes,
hey, we
screw
can't get
Loggy.
it.
I also want the President of the United. We're gonna get Joe Biden onto the podcast, guys.
We're gonna get Joe Biden,
and we're gonna ask him for his
podcast.
opinions on Fortnite, and we're gonna ask him for his opinions
And
on
we're
world
gonna
peace.
ask him to change the national anthem to
The peanut butter and jelly
Among
time song.
the Among Us.
No, even better. The Among Us theme.
And
The Among Us will be the next national anthem, and you can thank us for it.
and to convert the entire country into communism.
Let's go, gamers. No. Your diamonds that you mined and found in the cave? No. Our diamonds.
Okay, well, if you're gonna make a Minecraft reference, I'm going to make a Fortnite reference.
Oh, yeah, also, by the time, or like, right before we started the frickin' recording, we just got done playing
We were
Minecraft.
playing Minecraft.
Yeah, we were playing Minecraft.
I made a beautiful house that isn't finished, and
WayFer gave me
That's that.
36 pieces of glass that I didn't use at all.
yeah. But hey, at least you have them.
I do have them.
We
What are some
died,
other
like,
guests
10
that
times.
you're down to get onto the podcast besides Loggy?
People who can speak.
Name
And
some
have a
people who
microphone.
can speak that you like.
Well, I like a lot of people.
Name one of the people that you like.
What's three?
Was3 is pretty
Yes.
Gucci. He is a cat. Because everybody knows that your profile picture is who you are in real life. As for me, my profile picture is showing me as a psychotic murderer in a schoolgirl outfit waiting for my senpai. Meaning that I am a yandere. You should be running.
And my profile picture depicts me naked in the middle of an incredibly snowy place, probably Canada,
Yeah,
holding a flag.
Yep, WayFer is a cat holding a flag on top
That
of the
is
mountain
me.
in Canada.
Uh-huh.
And Was3 is a cat. That's about it. He's a
Me
cat.
and Wesley recently finished playing Portal 2 co-op mode, and it was really fun.
That's pretty pog.
And he's just really cool.
I have yet to get Portal 2.
Well, you should get Portal 2.
I should, and then play that one map that you made that's pretty much impossible.
No, it's not impossible. Some people have shamed me for it being so easy, and it actually really hurt my feelings because I spent a lot of time on it.
Well, I'm gonna purposely lose on it to make you feel better.
It costs like $10, so if you want it, then
It costs $10. I thought okay. I just realized you said $10 for the game. I thought you were gonna say like it costs $10 to play my map. Play it.
oh no, it doesn't cost $10. It costs like $20.
Even better. You know what? I'm gonna pirate your map, and then I'm gonna beat it and make you feel bad. Yeah, slam your desk. See if I care. Yeah, keep doing it. Your tears hydrate me.
I'm not crying.
You're banging that. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Okay.
Well, we've been here for over an hour.
That's great. Well, we said we were going to make up time for the last episode, so I think that's good.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to talk about a few more podcast, not members, but a few more podcast guests. So we've got on our minds pretty much just Luggy and Wes3. What are like other people that I'd actually genuinely like for a topic? Like, I don't know how good they would fit, but it depends on like the topic. Like if we're talking about like retro games or talking about like art, talking about video games, talking about freaking I don't know YouTubers.
Let's get George Washington as a guest on our podcast. Let's talk about the Revolutionary War.
Let's talk about Did he even lead the Revolutionary War? I don't even think it was the Revolutionary War that he led.
He was one of the generals or something.
I don't remember. I think George Washington was like he kept wanting peace.
But he was just like, hey, I am very cool. You're all gonna follow my orders. And then they were just like, okay. And then he was just like, okay, well, you all like me.
That is the ultimate tier 3 sub.
Everybody was just like, yeah, that's pretty true. And he led a lot of successful battles. And they were just like, okay, this guy is very cool. I will follow his every word.
That is like the ultimate tier 3 sub.
Yeah.
So, alright, so our possible guests right now are, let's see, we've got Barack Obama, Loggy, we've got Wes3, we've got Joe
Shawn
Biden,
Mendes.
George Washington, we got Jack Black, and,
Shawn
Mendes.
And,
we've got, Felix Schellberg. We want that guy too, he seems cool.
Yeah, and
I don't know if you've heard of him. He has a YouTube channel called PewDiePie.
And Red from the popular children's game Among Us. We're going to have.
I also want to get SpongeBob on the podcast.
I vote that Wink Warp should be on the podcast as well.
Dude, we've got so many people planned.
And Karen.
Oh, Karen, that's a classic.
Classic
Karen, you gotta love her.
Yep.
Is this very awkward segment over and we can end the podcast?
Yes, let's end the podcast. Okay. Go.
No, do not start that sentence again. Do not do this again. Do not do this again. Please. No. I'm gonna be the one to
go ahead.
Politely greet out everybody, which is not really greeting, but whatever. We hope you enjoyed the episode 3 podcast that took us 1 hour and 5 minutes.
That's way too formal.
56 seconds to record.
Look, we were literally talking about the boobs in an anime intro.
I was gonna make an Interspecies reviewers reference at the end of the freaking outro, and yet you ruined it because now you're calling me.
Well, I mean, all you need to do for an Interspecies review is reference.
No, let me speak. Let me speak. All right. We hope you all enjoyed. If you like listening to the podcast, you should watch Interspecies Reviewers. It's a very similar to our podcast.
Do not forget to binge watch the entire series.
Don't forget to watch it with your family. Tell your family to come in your room and be like, "Hey, Dre and WayFer recommended this cool anime. It's called Interspecies Reviewers. It's rated TVG. It's rated TVG. You should come watch it with me."
It's completely safe for work if you just.
And then after that, you'll come closer. You'll become closer as family, and you'll even get pizza that night.
Yep. You can always use Interspecies Reviewers as an excuse to get pizza.
And you know what? It's very educational as well, and great for teaching. Tell the teacher the next time you go to the school to put on Interspecies Reviewers, and tell them to just look past the title art, because of the art for the title. Like the art cover for the show, it's the only thing bad about it. You can just look through that, go into the freaking show. It's fine, all and dandy.
Yep.
It's great. It's educational. It shows you about math, like 2 boob plus 2 boob, 4 boob.
Whoa, no
It's
way.
really educational. And you know what? 1 tongue plus 1 tongue equals 2 tongue.
My God, you just
How many words
wow.
does a hegow have? Oh my gosh, I love these. Okay, that's it. That's enough for the podcast. We'll see
Yeah,
you
that's
next week,
okay.
probably.
Leave. Go.
Yes,
Go.
leave.
Leave. Leave. Go. Go. Leave.